Greetings sports bettors. Welcome to Football Money Talk. In case you missed our last video, #LFG, as we got our first best bet video correct in the Bahamas Bowl. It was a sweat all the way down to the last play of the game as Miami, Ohio came 2 yards short of turning our best bet into a bad beat. Both our leans won as well, Miami, Ohio plus 11 and UAB under 27.5 total points. Great way to start off the YouTube channel. Today we'll be discussing the R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl, happening tonight, Wednesday, December 20th at 9 p.m., featuring the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and the South Alabama Jaguars. USA opened as 7.5-point favorites with a total at 54.5. The line is currently USA minus 3.5 with a total of 57.5. Western Kentucky finished 8-5 for the season, 4-3 on the road, and they went 2-1 over their last 3. South Alabama went 10-2 for the season, 5-1 on the road, and finished the season on a 5-game winning streak. This will be both teams' first neutral site game. Statistically speaking, both teams are evenly matched on the offensive side. WKU is slightly better at passing while South Alabama is slightly better at rushing. Defensively, South Alabama is better in almost every category, especially rushing defense, where they'll have the biggest advantage on all sides of the ball. We have WKU's passing game ranked number 5, with the number 13 quarterback in the nation, in senior Austin Reed, and the number 16 wide receiver, sophomore Malachi Corley. They also have the 51st ranked wide receiver in senior Dawood Davis. They'll have no problem moving the ball as they'll be going against the 64th ranked passing defense. South Alabama's best chance at offensive production is going to be against WKU's 67th ranked rushing defense, and they have the running back to do it. Sophomore LaDamian Webb is one of the top 25 backs in the nation, averaging 92.6 yards and 18 carries a game. Both teams played better during the second half of the season and South Alabama was slightly better as a road team. Against the spread, WKU went 8-5 for the season while going 5-2 on the road. WKU went 2-1 as underdogs and since week 8, they're 3-3. South Alabama is 7-5 ATS for the season, 4-2 as the away team, and when favored, South Alabama is 5-5 for the season and 2-2 as away favorites. Since week 8, USA is also 3-3. Both teams are currently on a 2-game ATS losing streak. Offensively against the spread, Western Kentucky is 5-8 for the season, 3-4 on the road, and since week 8, they're 2-4. WKU is currently on a 2-game offense ATS losing streak. USA offensively is 8-4 for the season, 4-2 on the road, and since week 8, they're 3-3. Defensively against the spread, Western Kentucky is 8-5 for the season, 5-2 on the road, and since week 8, they're 3-3. South Alabama is 7-5 for the season, as the away team they're 4-2, and since week 8, USA is 2-4. USA is currently on a 4-game defensive losing streak. Western Kentucky is 5-8 to the over for the season, 3-4 on the road, and since week 8, Miami, Ohio is 2-4. WKU is currently on a 2-game over streak. South Alabama is 7-4-1 for the season, 4-2 on the road, and since week 8 they're 3-3. This will be Western Kentucky's 4th straight bowl game in a row with a record of 2-1. This will be South Alabama's first bowl game since 2016. So far, WKU has a handful of players opting out, including their star linebacker, sophomore Jacques Evans, who has entered the transfer portal. We see this game being a close one for most of the game, with both teams having success passing the ball in the first half. Western Kentucky could possibly be leading at halftime, they're 8-5 covering in the first half. As the game progresses further along into the second half, we see the Jaguars' rushing game and defense taking over. USA is 8-4 in covering the second half. Our first lean is going to be WKU under 27.5. The Hilltoppers haven't seen a defense this good in a couple months. WKU will be able to move the ball but finishing drives with touchdowns could be a problem. South Alabama has only given up 27 or more points once in their last 6 games. Our second lean is going to be a player prop, Malachi Corley over 85.5 receiving yards. Corley has reached this mark in 5 straight games, 7 of his last 8. South Alabama has allowed an 85.5-yard receiver in 4 of their last 5 games. We also have a long shot quarter unit play. Since WKU is a first half team and USA is a second half team, we're going to bet a quarter unit on WKU first half, USA full-time at plus 600 on DraftKings. Our best bet for this game is going to be South Alabama minus 3.5. We get why the line has come down. WKU has been a great cover team for most of the season, but that has been against subpar defensive teams, which South Alabama is not. We expect the Jaguars to win this game by at least a touchdown. That's it for this matchup. Please leave a comment below and let us know what plays you have on this game. Also let us know how we did on video number 2. Thanks for watching.